Hello again, guys. It's August here. Gonna be making the first tutorial of the year. Uh, this is gonna be Java BT. Yeah, because the 80 guys haven't sent me anything to help them with, so I think they're sorted. So yeah, let's work, guys. Let's work. Um, okay. First things first. Let's move this guy over here. Okay, powerful. Yeah, I don't know whether they changed your study guide or what, but then this is what I see here. Learning Unit 1, Introduction to Packages, Software Reuse, and Java Development Tools. And then Learning Unit 2, it's Introduction to Inheritance. And then 3, it's Advanced Inheritance Concepts. And then 4, it's Exception Handling. 5, it's File Input and Output. So we're gonna focus on packages, software reuse, and Java development tools, since that's what you guys asked me to help you with. So yeah, by the way, I think from the week of the 12th of March, I'll be personally with you guys in campus. I don't know, but then I think that's gonna whatever. So yeah, let's start coding. We open this guy to start our coding. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, let me close this. This is one of a project that I'm currently working with. So let's close that. Let's start coding. So okay, guys, first things, we know that a package is a collection of classes stored within different folders. You see, in order to avoid confusion, and it helps when it comes to saving your work. So yeah, according to your textbook definition, they say it's a folder-like structure. I don't know what it does. According to the book, I forgot, but then yeah, that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how to create practically. I'm not gonna focus on the theory part. The theory part is for you to do, so I'm gonna focus on the practical part of doing it. Yeah, that's that. Let me show you how to create a package, the TUT format. So when you create a package, first things first, before creating your class, we need the keyword package. And then the structure of your package, it's za.ac.tut. I mostly use Bojo. Let's say dot what? Let's use a student. Ne? And then let's close. Now let's create our class. Public class what? Students. Ne? So it doesn't necessarily mean this name should be the same as this, because this is the name of your class. This is the folder within where this class will be saved in. So let's save this and let's create that. Okay, let me leave this project of mine, close this, come up with something new on the desktop. Java. Okay, let's delete everything that is within here. Okay, let me check first. Okay, this is something else. Delete. So okay, let's see if we don't have. Okay, there's nothing. Come back to the src folder. Okay, the reason why we have the classes folder and the src folder, it's because whenever we are developing an app for an end user, we don't give him our source code. We give them the classes. We're going to give them the classes folder, of which is something that they can understand and they can interact with. So we're not necessarily going to give them the classes, but then we're going to give them a jar file, which is something they can be able to understand better than you as a programmer. So we work on the src folder and then we sell the classes folder, because whatever is within the classes folder, nobody can read. As intelligent as you are, you can never read what's within here. Only the computer can understand that language, because it's binary. So let's come back to our SRC folder and let's create our package. We said the first folder is ZA. The second folder is AC. The third folder is TUT. And then not really the last, it's Bojo. And then within Bojo, that's where we find the student folder. And then within the student, that's where we're gonna save our class, which is the students.java. Done. So here we've created a package and then our class. So let's work within our class. We're gonna have a few variables. Let's say private string name. Guys, forgive me about the noise. There's a noise here. The guys are just sitting outside enjoying themselves. That's something else. Let me try closing the windows and see if we can have a reduction on the noise. Oh, Father, let's see. Okay, better. Okay. So let's have the name, and then let's say private what? Long. We need what? The student number. I think we should only work with that. Okay? So, okay, let's create our constructor. It's public what? Students, which pass in a string of name and a long, which is the student number. And then in here we call the set methods. That's how they teach you guys, but then there's a mutator methods. You say it's set methods, but then no, according to programming there are mutator methods. So that, and then we set what? The student number, and then we pass in the student number. We close, and then we create our mutator methods, which is public void set name. We pass in a string, which is the name, and then within we say this dot name is equal to name. We close, and then we create the constructor for the other guy, public void set student number, and then we pass in a long student number, and then within we say this dot student number is equal to the student number. Close, and then we save. Now let's create our accessor methods, which the first one is a public string, get name. We don't pass in anything, but then this one returns the name. Close there. Create the other one, which is a public long, get the student number. I don't pass in anything, it returns the student number. We close, and then let's save this. Let's create our method that displays, let me call it display, because I hate calling it to string, because to string is a method of converting whatever you have to a string. whether it's an integer or it's a long, when you try to convert it to a string. Like if you want to convert this to a string, you can come here and say dot to string, which is a method. That's correct here. Got dot to string, which is a method of converting this to a string. And then now when we compile, this is going to give us an error because we are returning what? A string. And then here we said a long. Do you understand? So the toString method is for converting anything to a string. That's why I hate saying here dot to string. Okay, as I was saying, I hate calling that the toString method because it's not a method. Yeah, it's not a method of displaying, but it's a method of converting anything to a string. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's continue. Yes, so here let's display, which is gonna return the name, and then let's give it a space, and then it displays the student number, and then we close. So we are done with our backend class. Now let's see, should I create another class? Now let's stick to one for now, and then on Saturday when we meet, I'm gonna do the rest. So let's create a new one. This one is gonna be the main public class. I love calling them run. And then we do that. Let's save this class. When we're saving this class, because it's the front end class, we save it within the src folder. So wherever you see the ZA, then you can save run.java. Save not within the folder but outside the folder, and then we do that. Okay, let me delete this. So this is going to contain our main method, and then come here, you copy this as it is, come back here, you paste it, but then this side you import, since you're gonna use it this side, but then it's missing because here you have to say dot students, which is the name of the class. Okay, as I said, this has to be exactly the same as this. So to be on the safe side, you can copy this and paste here. Okay, they are the same. So that's that. So the next package that we're gonna need is the JavaX .swing package, and then within this package we need the class JOption pane, because we're gonna use that. Nah? So let's create a static method here, public static, let's make it a string, and then it doesn't receive anything. So within it I'm gonna declare a string, which is a name, and then I equate it to the JOption pane dot show what the input dialog, and then we give it a position, and then let's say enter what your name, and then we close. We come back down here, we say, oh, this one is a long student number, which is equal to capital letter A for long dot pass capital letter for long, and then we call in the JOption pane dot show input dialog, open brackets, you give it a position, and then you say enter your what student number, and then we close. after doing that, now we need to instantiate the students class. Let's say student is equal to new what? Students. And then we pass in the parameters, which is the name and the student number, which is this one. We close. Yeah? And then let's see. Oh, we are not done with this. Let's say student details. Okay, powerful. Ne? And then now we wanna call the displaying method. So we're gonna say, okay, I think I'm gonna do everything down here and just call the method up there. So if I'm gonna do that, I need to make it void so that it returns nothing. So here I'm gonna say let me declare another string. Let's say details is equal to what? Student dot display, which is a method. This display should be similar to this display. So to be on the safe side, you copy this, and then you come this side, you paste it, one and the same thing. So that is it. And then we can put our J option pane here, dot show, but then now it's not longer the input, but it's the message dialog. So we give it a nil position, and then we go and then we put the details here, and then we close, which is similar to this. J option pane dot show message dialog nil position, and then student dot display, and then you close. But then if you do it like this, then you don't need this. It should be like this. And then up there on our main method, we copy this and then we paste it here. We close, we save. Now, in order to compile, I'm going to show you how to compile the package alone and how to compile the package by using the main method. So let's start by okay, first things first. Remember, you need to copy this. You need to be within the src folder. So let me say call my cmd. There we go. So I say cd change directory to this one, and then I clear the screen. So you can say javec -d to change directory into the classes folder. That's where you want to compile in. You don't want to compile on the src folder, but then you want to compile into the classes folder. And then now you start naming your package, which is za/ac/tut/bojo/what, the student / you will find students.java. So let's be within that folder when we do the compilation, and then so that we can see our mistakes and fix them. You see the src folder, we created this, but then our classes folder is currently empty. So let's see, when we press enter, I think, okay. It will show us if we made a mistake, but then let's wait for this to work. Okay, there's no mistake, it's correct. You see, it only compiled, this is within the classes folder. It created the package ZA, within it there's AC, and then within it there's TUT, within it there's Bojo, within it there's student, within it there's that student's the class. You see, that's why you need to include this path only when you are compiling the classes alone. And then let me do it in the other way around. Let's delete everything within here. Delete that. Fine. And then now we need to see if ever everything is under control. So we say javec minus d, change directory into the classes folder. We have a file called java.run, run.java, and then you press enter. Let's see if ever we imported everything correct. Okay, it's giving us errors. Okay, let's go and fix those errors. Where is it? It's here. It's supposed to be now. Let me show you this and this. Let's clear the screen and then do that again. Compile successfully. So still, now we only compile the run.java, which is our main class. But then because within our main class, let me do the split screen so that I can explain this properly. Let me bring this. You see, within this class, we have this package, ZAAC. We imported the package. Also, this package was included, but then this package, because it's a built-in, it's not going to be displayed here. You're not going to see javec.swing.j option pane. No, because it's a built-in. This one, it's our own package that we created our own selves. That's why we see the folder ZAAC. It's ZAAC, TUT, Bojo, student, and then we have our student class within it. So when we compile the main class, it's gonna include the package. Why? Because we have imported the package into this class. It's sort of like we have extended, sort of like we have instantiated, but not really instantiated because it's within a package. So we said, okay, my guy, we're gonna need a guy who's called what? Students. But then this guy, we're gonna find this guy in a folder called ZA. Within it, there's a subfolder AC, within a subfolder TUT, Bojo, student, and then we find the guy. So let's go ahead and look for that guy. As soon as we find that guy, in order to have access to that guy, let's create our own copy of this guy. That's why when we compile the run.java, you see the run.class here. He created his own copy of the package. I hope you understand. If you have any question, we're gonna deal with the question on Saturday. So yep, that is it. I think we are done. Since we created the run.class, now we need to run the thing. So we have to say cd ... meaning change directory. We change the directory into the classes folder where we're gonna run our things. We run the class. The class is the one that's gonna give us the information that we need. We can't run the Java source code. It's not gonna do anything because that's the language that we as programmers understand, but then the computer doesn't understand. The reason for compiling is to change the Java language into a language that a computer can understand, which is well known as the machine language, which is binary. I'm gonna show you something before I compile this. Let's try and open this class. You see, we only see binary. We see binary, and this is hexadecimal. Binary. This is a language that the computer can understand. You say it's run.class, run.java. In run.java, there's a language that we as programmers understand. Run.class contains a language that the computer understands. So let's go ahead and ask the computer, what do you understand? Then now we say Java, do what? Run, enter. Let's wait for this thing to run, read its language, and then tell us what it hears. Enter your name, and then my name is August, what? Bila. Enter your student number, 2111 Let me not use my student number. Let me use my staff number. It's 9870 7890. Ne? Okay. And then you see it says August Bila, and then it shows my staff number. Done. So okay. Now this is a language that the computer can understand. This is the language that we as programmers understand. Now, we can't sell this to our clients. They wouldn't know what to do. They can't do commands because only us programmers do the commands. You see. So now we need to create an application that an end user can understand. What do we do then? We come here to our classes. We go to new, and then you create a text document. You name it manifest. Be careful with the spelling. Manifest with small letter M, and then you press enter. Within the manifest, we say capital letter M main minus class, which is run, and then you press enter. Your cursor must be here, not here, and then you save this file, save, and then you close it. Ne? Because we are within here, and then you say jar minus cvfm, ne? And then you give it a name, let's say August dot jar, and then space. We're gonna have a manifest dot txt, ne? And then we have a package called ZA. We need to include the package, and then we have a run dot class. Then we press enter, and then there we go. It creates an executable jar file which we can sell. Then you can sell this to an end user. Let me show you something about this. It doesn't need this folder. We can delete all this. It's gonna run. Delete this, shift delete. Let's move this to, let's see, this PC. Where should I move it? Let me just move it to videos, and then I paste it here. You see it's here, and then let's go. It's still gonna run. That's what you send to sell to the end user. This is something that they can understand. You see it says enter your name. Name is August Bila. Enter 987890, and then there we go. It does that. Easy. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Hoping to see you on Saturday, and so that you can have a one-on-one, and then you guys can ask me any question that you want. Oh, by the way, I need to show you something else, because we have this, but then when we need to extract this to a language that that guy can understand, let's do this. Let's copy this. Okay, that's not a serious path, but then yeah, let's use it. Copy that, and then you come here, change directory, go back. Oh, we are within the desktop, and then we change the directory to videos. Okay, cannot find what? The specified path. Okay, there's no specific path here. Okay, let's do this. Let's move this guy in here, open this, and then let's copy that. So let's change the directory to that. Okay, powerful. We clear. So now we need our classes folder, and we need what else? The manifest folder. So what we do now, it's we type jar minus xf, the name of the jar file, august.jar, and you press enter. It's gonna extract. You see, it gave us back there thing is, this is the package and then this is the class, and then we have our run, and then we have our manifest folder. But then now it's converted into a machine language, a language that we cannot understand, but only the computer can understand. You see, this is what it did, and this is what we created. Remember, we had our space here, and then it shows us the date when this thing was created by. This is the name of, I don't know whether it's the machine or what, but then yeah. And then the manifest version is 1.0 Oracle Corporation. That is it. This is something the computer can understand, not something that we can read and understand. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. See you guys next time when we do more of Java 12 BT. I don't know about the 80 guys, but then yeah, let's continue with the BT. Why not? So cheers guys.